having soccer as a guy is sort of like an interesting thing.
Oh, Tony. Trouble, nigga. Yo, Mr. Ray Triggs in the building. Kate the doorman, mine. The tall man. What's up, tall man? Red Bone with the new money, Rez Lay. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing this evening? LV the show, man. We in here, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in here tonight, yo. And if y'all wondering why I'm sitting on the bench and I ain't got my uniform on, it's because I'm not playing today.
Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I don't condemn you. I don't judge you. I'm going to preach Christ to you. Because you can't evangelize and antagonize at the same time.
Facts. You can't evangelize and antagonize at the same time. We got this goofy over here. Go to church, come home, get on YouTube, and start acting like a freak boy that he is. Okay?
What's wrong with homosexuality? A number of things, but just a few in this context. Number one, it's a violation of the created order. It's a violation of the created order. It's not how we remain. Secondly, it denounces procreation categorically. Thirdly, it blasphemes the illustration. And this is especially true when we understand the illustration of Christ and his bride, the church. And then finally, it denies the very need for sanctification because it takes what God calls sinful and calls it righteous.
You hear that? What's sinful and called righteous?
God calls this an abomination, and we instead call it righteous. It's the only sin, by the way, for which God destroyed cities with fire and brimstone. It's unique. It's not like other sins. It's unique. Not all sins are called abominations. Homosexuality is unique in that regard. Very few sins in that category. And not all sins were ended in God destroying twin cities with fire and brimstone. It's unique in that regard. What's wrong?
All right. Very unique. So let's talk about spiritual dryness. What is spiritual dryness? Is that like when you don't have no spirituality in you? What's up, DJ Drama? What's going on with you? Good to see you in the building. What is that, spiritual? Because that's what what should I call this thing? This bottom feeder, Gerald Palmer, the bottom feeder, running around here talking about, oh, I don't go for people, wives, DJ Drama wife, D Darrell wife, and now you think you're gonna play with mine when you got a goofy over there, a goofy woman over there that you don't pay no attention to? Let me explain something to you, bro. You talking about chaotic and you want tranquility and all. How do you want tranquility when your life has been in shambles since 2011 when you came out the closet? Because before that, as a teenager, you hated God. You thought God didn't help you when you was a child. Was it because you was growing up with those drunks? You didn't know how to cope with having a bunch of drunks raising you in that chaotic household? You come from chaos. Anybody who was raised by drunks come from chaos. You running around here impersonating women, strange fruit, talking about you didn't know. You knew she was using strange fruit. Then you want to use her picture so you can go into Discord and look at a man's butthole. That's the only reason why you was in there. You went into Discord as a woman to look at a butthole. You are always imitating women. Grandma Rainbow. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Everything you do is what a scorned woman would do. All your actions are like a woman. Then you're trying too hard to show us that you got this loving family when your daughter get on the internet and say, you pay more attention to the internet than you do to me. Because you running around. Let me explain something to you from the rip too. I never respected you. I always knew you was a soft punk. I respected the broad that you was working for, which is gone. I don't have no respect for that trash. She's trash just like you. She's a fizzy hizzy, and you're the fizzy. Don't no man run around acting like that. You don't go for women, nigga. That's all you go for is women. That's all you go for is women. You probably got on your knees when Dr. Nikki Proctor, PhD, gave you that tongue lashing yesterday. That's what you want. That's what you're used to. That's what you're used to. You talking all this loving family shit. Nigga, you ain't even got a job, so you don't pay no fucking bills. Barbara pays the bills, nigga, because you ain't got no job. You lost that shit being a nut on YouTube. You fucking clown. You fucking clown. What woman would stand by a nigga who came out the closet in 2011 for the LGBT? What were you doing before that? Huh? Was it a spiritual disconnect that made you come out the closet? Because you're in the closet, bro. You're not a man. You keep talking about men don't do this. What have you done on the internet that's of a man? Potpourri music? That's trash, bro. You have no talent. You have no talent at all for YouTube. All you got is a goddamn puppet master with a thumb up your cakes, and you like it. You like it. You like being a crash dummy because you're a bottom feeder. You've been a bottom feeder all your life. You scammed the sector out of money. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing. You came on the internet preaching you was a reverend. You're far from a reverend. You're not no reverend. How you a reverend? How you go to church and preach one thing, then you on the internet doing something totally out of character for a goddamn reverend? You're a low-life bottom feeder who's stuck in his head with chaos because you haven't recovered from what happened to you as a child, nigga. You still fighting demons. You still fight any man who would go to the mall and get in a goddamn girl box, a Barbie box. What man? What are you trying to prove? That you're not what you show us? Your actions say more than any words you can ever preach out your mouth. Any word ever come out your mouth, your actions show different. Your actions say you were in a Discord under strange fruit trolling. You the one who said troll him to death. You're the troll on the internet. You're the bottom feeder on the internet. You don't have no family. And you probably too petty to let the woman have a divorce because you can't pay a bill because you don't have a job. You always talking about what this person got and what that person got. It's because what you lack. Everything you project on other people, bro, I see it right on you. And then you talk, what's that? Andrea Stewart, that threat you made will be addressed by me very soon. Yeah, like what y'all talking about? What they say about Kay? He in trouble or he's not safe. What do you mean by that? He's not safe. Man, I'm supposed to be on here celebrating my 200 subs, yo. Yo, you want to know some ironic stuff? Something very ironic? I had 199 subs. Shout out to Miss T Pre, my 200th sub. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that ironic? T Pre was my 200th sub, and I was here to celebrate my 200th sub anniversary. But now I gotta address a punk from Kansas City again. The doxing threats, but they warriors who follow all the rules. They ain't no goddamn war. How you got a bunch of fizzy hizzies calling themselves a warrior when they got a goddamn bottom feeder they just throw out there in the muck? He ain't built for nothing. I'm fucking pressure, nigga, not you. You ain't gonna do nothing to nobody but dox him. You punk. You a punk, Gerald Palmer. You a punk. All you gonna do is holler at some woman. You ain't gonna do nothing. You're not a man of the cloth, so you need to get that out your brain. Get that out your brain. Homosexuality, they said that was an abomination. That's what they said. You won. That's why your wife ain't with you no more. You can't keep, that wasn't no, you ain't even have a fucking haircut. Who goes on a cruise on a Tuesday with no haircut? I wouldn't go nowhere with my fucked up mouth. If my mouth was fucked up like that, I wouldn't come outside, nigga. Them old ass pictures you keep putting. Take a picture of your family right now. You can't. You don't have a family. You lost that when you lost your fucking mind. I think you lost your mind when you found out that that baby wasn't yours. You married a pregnant woman. You're a gump. You should go get DNA tests on all your kids, nigga. Because you're a punk. You don't like women. You like to come at women. You want to fight a woman, but you ain't going to do nothing to no man. You ain't going to do nothing. You're going to run off the panel, you coward, and run behind the fizzy hizzies. What you're looking for is me to tell you what I would do to you in real life, in the real streets. I'm not going to give y'all that. I'm not going to make no threats on you because you're a bottom feeder. You wouldn't be worth it. You wouldn't be worth it, bro. Your life is in a fucking shambles. Your life is in shambles, always has been, because you have never been sure of who you are. You come from a drunken household, abusive household. How the hell you gonna have some stability and you ain't even get over that yet? Huh? Shout out to Miss Murph. Huh? How you gonna have some stability in this age when all you do is come on the internet in chaos? Oh, I'm a fight the strike of her video. You gonna fight it, huh? Like that's your talk about that's your video. You made a parody.
That's not his parody.
That's not yours. That's intellectual property theft, weirdo. All you facts, Mr. Triggs, all these phones got good ass cameras on them. That old blurry picture from a goddamn Kodak. You think we gonna believe that, nigga? We supposed to believe you got a loving family. You probably had one once upon a time. You lost that because ain't no woman gonna stick around and lose her job, lose her respectability, fucking with a clown like you on the internet. On the motherfucking internet. You losing everything you got on the internet because you can't sit your punk ass down. You don't know how to be a man. Posted that stolen video multiple times and fighting to keep it. But AL, you know a time I know. Me and you know the same time. So I want them to continue with the video. I want everybody who's playing with the video to continue playing with it.
Right.
Keep playing.
Yes, please.
Keep playing with it. And Gerald, you can't handle that kind of pressure at all. At all. Because that lady, she don't give a fuck about you. That's why your dumb ass is the one catching all the heat.
Right.
You dummy.
Right.
You never even met that woman.
No.
You never met that woman, and she got more influence over you than your own ex-wife. You're a dickhead. You a straight up dickhead boy, nigga. You creep. You're a creep running around in a goddamn Discord talking about you. I'm strange. You are strange fruit, mother. A black man at that.
What kind of
You tell me.
uses
Strange fruit.
Anybody know the meaning of that?
Yes, I know the meaning of that. It's from a Billie Holiday song, I believe, about hanging men from the trees and stuff like that.
Nina Simone also sung that song.
Right, Nina Simone, facts. But I'm trying to figure out what man would call himself strange fruit. A black man at that.
And why was it?
And then he lied and say he ain't know nothing about you then. You're a lie. You
That was right around the time that he told me to troll the hell out.
exactly.
So how? How did you not know?
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He was in that Discord trying to act like it was you to stir up some bullshit because he thought motherfuckers was going to come at us and we was going to bow down to y'all people. Y'all got this. Y'all got it messed up over here, man. We don't want no trouble from nobody, but we got all the smoke for anybody. We got all the smoke. We ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers on the internet. It's definitely not in real life. That Grandma Rainbow video using your grandmother name, the very first one. And we said, nah, that might be a coincidence. But that nigga been stalking you since day one.
Thanks.
We like, nah, we don't want you, nah, let him go with that. That he might be paranoid. I said, okay, what I'll do is I'll start staying in his chat. You know what I mean? Not that because I can fuck with you or respected you. How much ain't no man on it. No, don't a man in this goddamn sector have any respect for you as a man.
My grandmother's name. My dead grandmother.
You using her dead grandmother name, talk about Grandma Rainbow, You running around talking about D. Darrell's wife, and then you gonna jump up on Pillsbury, talk about what man goes at a person's wife. While my wife's video is sitting on your page, you punk motherfucker, you bitch ass nigga, you hoe ass nigga, you hoe ass nigga. That bitch got pregnant at Freaknik and you came home from the motherfucking Navy to a baby. You bitch ass nigga, you weirdo, you punk. That's a punk doing that kind of stuff, man. Don't no men act like that. Kind of man acts like that. He been using that granny character to right on the slick side, L, try to be slick about it. Everything he do is he try to be slick like a scorned bitch. He ain't gonna be a man in step two. He not gonna do that. He ain't man enough to just step to a nigga. He gonna go do some grandma. You know, I'm gonna make a song about you. That ain't no motherfucking song, you clown, you no talented bum. You're a bum for real. You're the bum for real. You gonna run around talking about, he got this kid, he got nigga, please. That's not man. Men don't do that. And I don't give a fuck about a dox. I'm the last nigga you are worried about a dox because ain't nobody pulling up on me. All that putting my business out there, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Now I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. Let's talk about your first life. I know what chaos is. I lived in chaos from the time I was from the time I was 14 years old to the time I went to the motherfucking penitentiary. My life was nothing but chaos. You know what I mean? Shootings, stabbings, getting money, all that wild shit, all that chaos. I lived that shit. You know what I mean? I lived that shit. I had addictions. I had addictions to the streets, something you'll never know about. Something you'll never know about. So I know what chaos is, but you lived a different kind of chaos than me. You lived in an abusive household with drunks and people that might touch you and stuff like that. I didn't grow up like that. Those were things I never had to worry about. I grew up around protectors. You was unprotected as a child and you're still lashing out. That's what you doing. You lashing out, nigga. You lashing the fuck out like some woman. What that say?
Which one?
So what happened as a teenager? What happened? What made you in 2011 start supporting the LGBT? Why did you leave the other church? Because they told you that homosexuality was an abomination. So you left and went somewhere where they accepted you. You don't have to fake to us.
That's when Deborah left.
That's when she probably left you, when she found out that you weren't a man. You weren't the kind of man she wanted. Because 2011 is when you start representing the LGBT, because you are disconnected from spirituality before that. That's your words. You were spiritually dry. You had spiritual dryness and you didn't know why. I'm going to tell you why.
Why
Because you was a sissy soft punk and you were scared to come out the closet. Soon as Wayne Brady came out and said he was pansexual, y'all see that motherfucker post him up on his page? Yeah, we got another one down there. Nah, y'all fucking up the black community as men. We already down 3 strikes. They putting us in jail. They emasculating us. And you talking about you a reverend and you doing the same thing they doing in society to emasculate the black man. We ain't going for that bullshit. Got us messed up, man. Got us messed up, man.
It's on the floor. But why would you mix the word dryness and spirituality?
Because you have none.
Dry and
You have no spirituality.
not
A
dry.
number of things, but just a few in this context. Number one, it's a violation of the created order. It's a violation of the created order.
A violation of the created order.
It denounces
It denounces procreation. Every black man wants to procreate. You don't have enough oomph in your body to be a real fucking man. You suffer from gyno gut cat. You got titties, nigga. You got hips, wide hips like a woman. You got what's that word, y'all? Y'all know that word when niggas got, and I know how you got them. You got a lot of estrogen in you, boy. And the psych meds make you blow up. Yes, they do. Psych meds, Seroquel, Cinequine, lithium, Thorazine, that shit makes you blow up. Yes. It gives you gynecomastia, Ritalin, and shit like that. It gives you, I know about that shit. I've been in them juvenile joints when they be trying to say you got ADHD, they gonna give you some goddamn Ritalin. And I fight till they put me in a goddamn hole because I ain't taking no goddamn medication. I ain't taking no Ritalin. I ain't growing no goddamn breasts. Your hips all wide and you talking about you a man. Where? When? How? Cold Fam HQ is in the building. So does pork butt carry on? Listen, man. Let me get a break, y'all. I need a break. I'll be right back. Let me leave y'all with something. Gyno is it's a disease where men grow titties. That's what that is. Wait, you're saying a minister in the closet but married to a lady that had a baby with someone else but had facts, Phantasm the Tall Man? That's a fact. That's a fact. He came home and his bitch was pregnant, but he was a punk, so he didn't. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. I ain't got to do. You know what I mean? Oh, go ahead. I'll be back.
What is gynoclapicity, y'all? Anybody know? Grown man needs to take a break. He needs to take a break. It is 200 subscriber anniversary today. We are at 200 subscribers over here on the Legends channel. And I'm not sure what gynoclapicity is. I have no idea. No clue. However, I do know what chaos is. And we don't live like that. We don't live like that. I don't know what started this, but I do know how it started. And I remember, and I'm not going to forget, no matter how many times I tried to tell my people about strange fruit. I wanted to not believe what happened with strange fruit. I just didn't want to believe it happened. Wesley Pipes is your 203.
Oh shit!
Shout out
to Wesley Pipes. Y'all know who Wesley Pipes is? Oh yeah, y'all know about gyno. That's when you get the Jones and shit, the man bruise. But let's let me tell y'all a story, man. When you're incarcerated, right? A lot of people who come to jail, they come in one way. You know what I mean? And you could tell who not really a stand-up person, because the first thing they'll do is run to the masjid or run to the church. Okay? Now, one thing about the guys in the church, most of the guys who call themselves reverends be perverts. They locked up for some kind of perversion. They be in the church because that's where they get. That's why they tell you when you go, don't go to church. Because if you get caught down in the church, more than likely you down there with a gump, a reverend or something. You know what I mean? And Gerald Palmer is the definition of a gump. Facts, Cakador. He's a straight up gump. TMK Media is in the building. TMK Media, I was trying to find that video that you had made about, I was trying to find that because that's his life. That's his real life. I don't know how you came up with that shit. I don't know what you know, but that's that nigga real life. That's that nigga real life. I guarantee you, he's had several mental breakdowns. Who is Miss Rev, Miss, Sir, Ma'am, respectfully? Who you calling Sir, Ma'am, bro? What you mean?
Reverend. You don't know who Reverend is.
Oh, Reverend. Oh, my bad, tall man. The Reverend is Gerald Palmer. Yeah, he's the Reverend. Supposedly. But all he do online is disrespect women, follow people, children. Yeah, you another motherfucker. Didn't you say you was following D. Darrell's daughter on Instagram or Facebook? When you following that girl's eyes, Antonia, son, you punk. I dare you. You probably the one who gave, because I know that boy Kip, y'all are hooked up now. How that come about? How you and Kip get cool all of a sudden? It's not all of a sudden. They've been paying you. You've been thinking M3 was a target. You've been thought that, nigga. You've been thought. You know for a fact that you've been running around in Discords fucking with our ops.
Thanks.
You's a sneaky little coward, bro. Sneaky little coward.
He got bald head baby mama energy.
Yeah, he got that bald head baby mama energy.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Thanks.
You know, and like it's like I mean, I'm out here arguing with a sissy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here checking. I gotta check a sissy, y'all. Where your wife at? I'd rather speak to her.
Wow.
I would rather talk to your wife. She probably got more balls than you.
She don't want to talk to nobody. Nobody.
Because you know what I'm doing right now. I'm doing an investigation on you.
Thanks.
I want to see, since you think and you talk about you want to do investigation on my wife to see if she beat children. I'm doing an investigation on you to see what school you were accused of touching them little boys in.
There wasn't no boys, they was college students.
What school were you touching them boys in, huh?
Talk to them.
Because you talk about my wife was beating children. What was you beating? What foul? You was out here trying to start fires with men, rubbing logs, nigga. You a log rubber. You a log rubber, nigga. CJ Smooth said you was part of that group. And you know what group I'm talking about. Yeah.
Talk to them, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Shout out to my nigga Zip with the drip. Let's get to that. Yeah, let's get to that. Let's get to that. You being a boy lover. A boy lover. That's what CJ Smooth said. I ain't never seen nothing say he wasn't. Everything he do is what they call that? What they call it when you project that shit?
Projection.
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 Projection. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Absolutely, Mr. Triggs. And that nigga is burning up. Don't at me. I don't give a fuck. What's up? How you?
Right.
Good to see you in the building. That's what the name of it is? Yeah. Yeah, they said I can't use that name, though. I don't give a fuck. But that's what he was accused of being a part of. Yeah, that's what he was accused. And I'm investigating that. Since you want to be an investigator reporter, but you couldn't investigate nothing that happened to you since 2019. You mad because we over here putting in work and you couldn't do shit because you've been following a ghost? That bitch is a ghost.
Yes, she is.
She's a fucking ghost that you never seen, nigga. Because she got to let him eat. He can't eat without, he ain't got no fucking job. He don't work nowhere. He too busy being on the internet causing confusion that you'll lose your fucking job. Yeah, I lost the contract on here. But guess what? I didn't lose my job. That contract is from a family business. I just had a part of a contract. They still working. Me lost my part of the contract. But I keep a 9 to 5, nigga. Plus, I'm a hustler, baby. You a begging ass nigga. You came on the sector asking for money for a lawyer. And I heard you went and bought a whip with it.
Sure did.
I heard you paid for a down payment on your whip with that.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? You scammer.
And maybe the mortgage.
Because you can't pay your own mortgage without a job.
Thanks.
You need a job to pay the mortgage. So, Barbie, hey Barb, must be paying the goddamn bills because you won't divorce her. Because don't no woman, I'm going to tell you something. Once a woman find out that her man has homosexual tendencies, she usually out of there. And most get down women, you fuck with their paper, you are out of there, nigga. You done fucked up her paper. You done fucked up her reputation because you're a bottom feeder and you running behind a ghost. That's you, and only you are the only one on Front Street. You the one gonna get dogged. You the one gonna have your wife getting dogged, nigga. You dummy. And you ain't getting a dime from this shit. What you get, a $20 cash app from Alma S? You get a $10 cash app from Cupcake? You know, you get $200 from Anti-Afro. Bitch, you can't do nothing with that. Those are games for my son. Fuck you talking about. Buy me a coffee. And always talking about, oh, somebody got this. You live with your mother. Nigga, if you ever speak on my mother again, nigga, ever, you always speaking on somebody's dead mother or grandmother. You was a bottom feeder, nigga. You was a straight up bottom feeder.
That's what he is.
Like that's going, you know what I mean? You wouldn't do that to a man in his face. You wouldn't do nothing you do on the internet to a man in their face. You are one of the biggest cowards on the motherfucking internet, nigga. Because you run and hide behind a couple of fizzy hizzies, man.
Skirts. He always up under a woman's skirt. Always.
Just like a bitch.
Well, I don't ride up under nobody's skirt because I ain't a bitch. I ain't got no bitch in me.
Swaying your hips. Hey, yeah, you're not a man. You always come for women. What?
He always coming for women.
What? I have yet to see you come from a man.
Ever.
And you ran off that panel when I came up there today. You ran, nigga.
Sure did.
And I wasn't even going to eat you there. I wasn't even going to bite your head off. I'm doing it now because you're a fucking coward. You need all this work, nigga.
You think he going to get this live stream right?
You need all this work, nigga.
You think he going to get this live stream right?
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be retaliate. See,
Nah. We ain't with all that. I told y'all motherfuckers from the jump. You're going to come out here and you're going to try to make me and the HKT your victims, and y'all going to come down on us and you're going to wind up being victimized, nigga.
But we ain't victimizing him.
Yeah, I am.
He been stalking.
I am.
He been stalking.
I am. I'm a do what I listen. He's so
everybody,
lucky.
Everybody wants that.
He is a lucky soul. He is a lucky soul. You are a lucky soul. And y'all talking about threats when that lady just threatened K Kador. You're not safe. Fuck you mean he not safe? Fuck you mean he not safe? Barbara's not safe because Gerald might give her a disease. How about that? How about that? How about that? Somebody not safe. So a lot of them, so full of I hate bullies. I hate bullies. But you ain't gonna do nothing about a bully. You ain't gonna do shit about it but say you hate them. Y'all ain't gonna do shit but say what y'all don't like, but y'all ain't gonna listen. I was taught that if you got a problem with something and you can't fix it with your mouth or your hands, leave it alone.
Fix it in your heart.
Just fix it in your heart. That's what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So I could never have a long life vendetta or be like that because if I can't get at you, I'm going to just let it go. But you less than men, that's how I know you niggas is cowards because y'all just hold on. You got a nigga say he paid $3,000 to embarrass me. And I have yet to be embarrassed because ain't a nigga can embarrass a man. How the fuck you gonna embarrass a man, nigga? In his drawers, in his whatever you say about him, you can't do. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say about me because I'm out here living it.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with my life. It ain't peaches and cream. because I got strikes against me, man. Once upon a time, I was a bad man, you know. I ain't proud of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to talk to my grandkid. My granddaughter asked me one day, Pop, what you was in jail for? You know? And I said, baby, somebody tried to do something to you, and I had to take him out. She wasn't even born then. But I'm not proud of this shit. That's why I know ain't none of you niggas ain't like me. You are jealous-hearted niggas, and men don't pose to have jealousy in their heart. That's a trait that men do not pose to have. When I see a nigga, all right, I ain't even got to say a nigga. Ray Triggs, for instance. Ray Triggs is inspiration for a nigga like me. Yeah. He's inspiration. I ain't saying I want to be. I can't be. I'm older than him. Right. But you can be inspired by anybody and anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired by my 15-year-old son. Thanks. Me too. How can you be inspired by a person who has no talent? Gerald Palmer has no talent for anything. No personality. He has no personality, no charisma. His mouth is fucked up. He don't know how to groom himself. He don't know how to dress. He's built like a woman, and he has mental issues. All that balled up in one. Where's your self-esteem at, nigga? You one of them niggas who can't get out of the bed sometimes, nigga. Oh, he gets up for YouTube. That's it. He gets up. That's it for YouTube. Thanks. What's your life like, though, nigga? Mine's is real. I'm out the field every day. 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the field. It's dark outside when I'm in the field getting it, nigga. Well, y'all motherfuckers on YouTube talking about me. Like I give a fuck. Like I give a fuck. Y'all was sick when y'all seen M3 channel go off like that. Y'all was sick when she grind because you a talentless bum, Rev G. You was sick her. That's why you keep striking her page. Y'all didn't start striking her page till she got like 900 subs. Why? Because she ain't buy them? Because she got them from the mud? Right. Huh? Because people y'all thought wasn't going to fuck with her, fuck with her? Right. And I'm supposed to hold grudges. And she posed, though, we don't hold grudges. Ain't no need to hold grudges. We hold a head of the body when we chop that motherfucker off. Thanks. It ain't gonna be no grudge. Thanks. We either gonna get at it or it's over with. And when I say get at it, that's personal. That means physical. Ain't nobody trying to get physical with me. Okay. Nobody on here is trying to get physical with me. Ain't nobody trying to be like Khan. And I'm not talking about the brothers that I fuck with. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about certain motherfuckers. And y'all know who I am. Yeah. The motherfuckers who constantly have my name in their mouth on some bullshit. Got my wife's name in their mouth on some bullshit. Nobody blocked over here. Ain't nobody blocked over here. Anybody can come in here. Anybody can get it. Right. Or not. It ain't about all that. You can come in here and chill. I want to come and tell y'all some stories about my street shit. How I became the legend. How I became a certified street nigga. How I changed my life around. Started a business. Got a job that I've been at for damn near 20 years. Fuck y'all talking about? Rev G, you know that. You've been searching around looking for my shit. But he don't know because he mixed you up with somebody. You got me mixed up, though. You got me totally mixed up. Talking about I got 5 kids by 5 different women, this, that, and that. I live with my mother. No. I own my mother's home when she passed away. Who she passed it to? Number 7, the 7th child, which was me, because all my other siblings had homes. I came home from jail and I got that house. You bum ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And the thing about it is I don't even live there. Got my own spot. Got my own car. Gave cars away. Y'all got me fucked up around here. But I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody because ain't nobody doing nothing for me but talking shit. You know what I mean? And then when you got fucking Shy Moody's, you got niggas that wear other men's shoes. How the fuck that's gonna reach me? How the fuck you gonna talk about me when you wearing another man's shoes? Fuck is you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy. These dirty ass niggas running around here on YouTube don't even know how to come on here and groom themselves. These niggas looking like they just jumped out of motherfucker under a rock or something. That they making all these figures and doing all this and mule life and I'm getting money. Nigga, you ain't getting shit but tired from the internet. Y'all motherfuckers talking about y'all 40 and 50. You old face niggas look bad. That nigga P look like he get high off nutmeg. Fuck is you talking about? You can't even bring a woman in your house, nigga. You need a fucking letter from the landlord to bring a woman in because y'all live right next door to each. Your rooms connected. How the fuck you gonna bring a woman in the house? And the other nigga gotta put the woman in the truck. Lot lizards and shit. Right. And the other nigga got a fucking whale that he don't want to touch. He's on the internet being thirsty. Right. Fuck wrong with y'all goofy ass niggas. M3 seems like people she be cautious. Y'all know I can't read. It seems like people should be cautious if he's fine. Yeah, you should be very cautious of this creep, Gerald Palmer. He don't care. When he gets angry, he's like an emotional bitch. And then you got to understand that his mind is not stable. He's a schizophrenic paranoia. You know what I mean? He suffers from depression and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? He has very low self-esteem. So in order to get back, just like Kip, this nigga said, I will go on and on till I get back. You'll never get back with me, nigga, for what I did to you till you come and see me face to face. Right. I don't give a fuck how much money you pay these niggas to talk shit about me. It'll never amount up to what I did to you. I exposed you for the bitch ass pedophile raising nigga you are. I emasculated you so bad that you paying money to try to get me embarrassed, but you can't. I suggest you take that money, give it to your homies, y'all rent a truck and come see me, and I will buy all y'all cheesesteaks. He owned a fleet of nothing. Right. He owned a fleet of nothing. In a house made of wood. Payday loans. Fuck you talking about? Payday loans to pay a nigga to chase me on the internet. You goofy ass dummy. In a house made of wood. I guess they're the sector mafioso who was going to run y'all. Yeah, Al, they swore they was going to run us off social media. And the only reason why we stayed on here is because you motherfuckers was following our child. The only reason why I'm on here because y'all motherfuckers was fucking with my wife. I wouldn't even be on here fucking with you cats if it wasn't for the fact that my wife said, yo, I'm over here in this chat. The dude that running the chat, he can't help me. I need you over there. He needs you over there. We need help. That's what I was told. Because inside hurt me. Other than that, I wouldn't be on the internet playing like that, man. Inside hurt me. She hurt me. She hurt me bad. He is following entire families, tall man. I'm on it though. Facts. He been following fucking D. Darrell's daughter. He followed goddamn Oz Antonio's son, and I know he been on my son page. I know it. I know it. That's why I want him to continue to play with that link. It's 3 links I want y'all to keep playing with. My son's link, the link of me and my draws, and M3's video. Keep playing with that. Right. Especially you, Gerald. Please, Gerald. I want that. I want to see how you act. Like the lad that see. You stupid motherfucker. They already came and took your computer and all that shit because you lost your job and you had your wife all tied up in that shit. What motherfucker would still be on the internet, still doing the dumbest shit that they can do? An unstable motherfucker. Oh, so Legend M3 are a family. Oh, yeah, that's my wife, bro. Yeah, that's my folks.
No, we not married, remember?
Oh, nah. I got 5 other baby moms, bro.
That's a lie.
According to the goddamn reverend.
That's a lie.
According to the reverend who doxed me.
The social worker.
The social worker. The what's that other thing he called himself? No, what's that shit he called himself? No, the real shit. He said he was a goddamn nah, that other John.
Why you yelling at me?
My bad.
He said he was
No, he said he was
an activist for the LGBTQ.
Right.
He said he was a social worker.
And what else? Reporter, a mandated reporter. You are a mandated reporter. You are a social worker and a reverend. Where?
No, you're a creep.
Where? What I see?
Wait, he said a detective.
What I see you being is a scorned, sexually confused liar. That's all you are, which makes you a bottom feeder because you're not even man enough to stand up for yourself. You running behind a ghost. A ghost. Your address is out there, just like you put everybody else's address out there. Yours is out there too, dummy.
Right.
Yours is out there too.
Thanks.
Like, I don't understand these motherfuckers. They think that, oh yeah, we got your address. Something going. I welcome police at my door, and definitely one of you internet niggas. I welcome that.
Welcome.
I welcome that.
Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
But y'all, well, like I said, I'm not here to play. I just want to grow my channel. I don't need to fuck with no goddamn Gerald Palmer, no AFW. Who are they? What are they?
Listen.
What fraud have they opened up?
None. Listen.
Umar Johnson is still doing his thing. Listen. What fraud case are y'all working on?
None.
Because ain't nobody frauding over here. We just trying to grow panels and interact. And if motherfuckers got beef, they can beef. But all that doxing shit come from AFW.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I done raised some people. I'm a fucking detective when it comes to my family.
Facts. You got to be around here.
If you fucking with
You
my
got to
family,
be around
or
here.
you fucking with my team, I'm going to
I heard he claiming M3 wanted him to lie to DHS. That's a fucking lie.
Listen, it was on video. We all saw it.
He had the video. He was too coward to show it.
He a fucking lie. He called online.
He called. He's a straight up coward.
Corey got the paperwork. Your name in it, Gerald.
I've heard AFW4. It is always it. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. These people want the internet.
Right.
I don't know what they want with it, but they can't. The internet is too vast for these type of people.
Do they pay our bills?
They don't pay nobody's StreamYard. You know what I mean? They don't even pay Gerald StreamYard. You bum ass nigga.
Right. That's why his mic was cutting off.
You just talk too fucking much. Why don't you go take your medication? Matter of fact, you need to go see your doctor. Recycle and get your meds in order, bro. You take them in order. You take them the way you supposed to. This nigga is off cycle. I can tell. I've been around you type of people for years, man. Like I said, man, when I was in the feds, I would go into the room where they was doing the because you had to have certain crimes, you need counseling. So I was sneaking to the room where the weirdos was at. You know what I mean? I wanted to see what made them tick. You know what I mean? And Gerald Palmer shows a lot of the similarities to a lot of the perverts that I met in the penitentiary.
I believe that.
He shows so many similarities to those guys. One day they soft spoken and they're friendly, and then the next day they're erratic and just spewing all kind of hate and lies. You know, I don't know if it's for attention, but it can't be for attention because you don't even accept the attention from your daughter. Your daughter said, "Here I am.
Right.
And you're paying more attention to the internet.
He got so bad that he touched that link. Thank you.
Yes, you got, and that pissed him off so bad.
Hallelujah.
He touched that link.
Hallelujah.
But guess what? I think he been had that link.
I do too.
I know he been shit. Why you think that bitch Liz G was over there? Show it again. Right. You seen it before.
Thanks.
Y'all all seen it. Y'all all been playing with it. Y'all are the most disloyal, creepy motherfuckers I've ever met. Y'all think y'all can use people to do y'all dirty work.
Right. Listen. You went over there and you picked up the trash out the trash, right?
Facts.
She went over there and dragged that snake over here.
Facts.
In the middle of an investigation.
Facts.
In the middle of me running wild trying to figure out who was on my baby channel.
Facts.
All them fake ass receipts. Not one time did you see my baby's link. Not one time did you see my baby's link. That proves I never sent it to a soul.
I know that.
I know
that. And the thing about it is, see, you be wanting to explain shit. I don't have time to explain and bust no lies down. I'm not busting no lies down.
Well, let's just say this. Strange fruit can be found on my Facebook.
I know this. That's what I'm trying to explain to them. And then you telling motherfuckers that's your video. That video was made in 2020. Thanks. And you on the fucking YouTube trying to fight the strike, talking about it's yours? You made a parody?
You're a liar.
You're a fucking liar. And you're a harasser. You're just trying to harass her.
Sexually and racially.
Because that's what y'all into. Excuse me. Yes. Yo, what's up, bro?
Phone call, y'all. Phone call.
Ain't shit. I'm on live. Yeah, I'm on live busting this punk ass nigga named Gerald Palmer down, man. Nigga on the internet trying to disrespect me, yo.
You disrespect my whole family.
Yeah, I'm handling my business. You know I am. All right. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right. Walaikum salam. See that right there? I ain't even gonna tell you what they said, what he said. I got a long ass reach, bro, but I ain't even going that route. I ain't even, because you a punk, Gerald. You a sissy. Your life is so fucked up. Me putting you out of your misery would be absolutely, null and void.
Right. For what?
And for what? You already wallowing in misery.
Let them live in it.
You living in it.
Thanks.
Yeah, little Gerald, stay lying. Oh, Marcus hip nigga. Jared off a goddamn Subway. That's who he remind me of. If he was Caucasian, he would be Jared off a Subway. He reads Jared to me. And all his actions and look. You did to them boys at that school what your daddy or your drunken ass uncle did to you. Listen, how can it not be chaotic when you grow up? Your sister don't know if she a girl and you don't know if you a boy.
I don't know.
How the fuck is that not chaotic? How is that not growing up in a chaotic household when your sister becomes a man and you become a woman? Let's get to that. How that happen? You gonna tell me that ain't chaotic? You being raised by alcoholics. That's erratic. Alcoholics are very erratic. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a sister who's a bull.
Right.
And you're a twizzy. You twat, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
You straight up twat, nigga. M3 dead ass though. That nigga parked in a handicap spot all his life. Yeah, that's a fact, Riz. That nigga got a permanent handicap parking spot. That nigga got Velcro straps on his sneakers. He can't even tie his fucking shoes sometimes. That motherfucker can't even go get a proper haircut like a man does. That motherfucker can't even groom himself properly. public speaker? Which one of y'all will hire him to speak to the kids with that raggedy ass mouth? How can you brighten up somebody's day when you smile at them and your shit all fucked up? They're going to automatically frown. And they're going to walk away thinking about, damn, he shouldn't smile or at least try. You'll fuck up somebody's day trying to smile at them. And you talking about you in your what? Your 40s?
No, he's 55.
You 55?
Yes.
You can't be fit. You old face motherfucker.
They say 50.
You old face motherfucker. You can't be 50 looking like that, man. Talking about I'm 80. Hey, yo, I'll take that. Cause I know I don't look like you, nigga. You look older than me. And for me to be this age and still living is legendary.
Facts.
Coming from the shit I come from, it's legendary.
Facts.
Most of my motherfucking friends that I grew up with, they in the grave or in the penitentiary.
Or in the rehab.
You know what I mean? Ain't none of my friends in the rehab.
I didn't say your friends. I said the niggas your age. But they is in the rehab.
You know what I mean?
Or they did, or they did. Or
They dead or they still in the goddamn
Or
penitentiary.
they still smoking crack. Stop this. I'm saying your age. Niggas your age. Is that not what you said?
No, I said my friends. I said coming from where I come from,
Sorry.
most of my friends are either dead or in the penitentiary.
Let's get to that.
That's it.
Let's get to that.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Let's get to that.
You know?
Right, the denial. The
Say,
denial. King
nah,
Jordan.
the
He's
what?
lying, King Jordan. He's a liar, bro.
What
He's
he
a
say?
liar. He did.
Denying knowing.
yeah.
But he did. How? How he denied knowing her?
Right, he was on my Facebook.
I didn't know who she. You was on her Facebook page creeping around. You creep. You bottom feeder.
That's how
You run around on people's Facebook. You run around doxing people. You want to know about people. Why?
Because you're a weirdo.
You're a creep and your life is fucked up. Your life is in shambles.
You're a detective.
Your real life is in shambles. All your whole thing is internet. Your whole life is based around the internet so much that you can't even focus on your children or your wife.
Well, she's not there. Mentally, she can't be there.
Hey, man, any woman who would stay with a nigga like that is dumb as
I
him.
don't see no ladies in the chat, but if
But I'm saying,
ask them if they're here. The ladies that's in the clouds, if they want to drop down, how long would you stick around for this shit?
listen, I ain't got to ask him. I know ain't no real woman sticking around with no nigga like that unless they using them for something.
I gotta move on.
He's being used for something. Is it when you in the Navy? Is she sucking your benefits up?
Yup.
Is that what it is?
Listen,
Y'all can't split it because of the benefits.
It's the house.
You can't go nowhere. You don't want to let her have a house and just leave on your own because you know you can't make it on your own. So you being petty and saying you can't have the house.
I don't know me like a bitch.
Huh? So y'all just split, huh? But you still running around talking about you got this happy family, showing us them 1989 pictures and shit. Them old ass pictures. You're goofy ass trying to pretend like you went on some fucking trip, nigga. You in Fantasy Island, nigga. You was on your meds and you laid your punk ass down. That's what it was. And then you had the nerve to go to church today. For what?
Because his soul is dirty.
For what, you hypocrite? You're a fucking hypocrite. No one wants to be doxxed or 1,000 videos on them. That's facts, Al. Nobody wants to be doxxed. Nobody wants to be having 1,000 videos with people putting their thumb on a thumbnail, disrespecting them. But me, I can care less. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Y'all can put my picture any motherfucking where y'all want. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to get up at 3-something in the morning. I'm going to ride out and go get this money. I'm going to come in the house. I'm going to fuck with my wife and my son. I'm going to go see my grandkids. I'm going to go out in the street and make some moves. And then I'm going to come on the internet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be on here all day arguing with a punk. I'm not going to be on here making videos about a nigga wife. I ain't got to do none of that. I ain't got to do none of that. I ain't no hoe ass nigga. And the only reason why I even talk about Barbara is because you got my wife's video up there and you trying to act like it's yours. You know what I mean? You were really arguing with YouTube about that video. Your motherfucking ego is so fucked up. You know what I mean? You are so that you want to be a woman, nigga. All you got is the fucking hips of a woman and little titties. You're not a woman. Be a fucking man. Stand the fuck up. Pull your pants up, Gerald.
Right. Your belt stay.
Pull your motherfucking pants up and go get a fucking haircut. Go to the motherfucking dentist and get your mouth fixed. You have pyorrhea.
Right.
You got a disease in your mouth.
Right.
Go get your teeth fixed. Go get your mouth straightened out. Raise your self-esteem up. Be a motherfucking man. You can still be a homosexual. You can still be that, but don't be no dirty little fizzy.
Right.
Don't be a dirty little Shy Moody like the dude you following. You and Shakim are one and the same, nigga.
Yes.
Y'all are one and the same. You act just like him. That's why you so fucking, I don't like him. You love him.
Right.
You love him.
Right.
All y'all niggas that think y'all got smoke for me got some fucking issues in your life being men. Y'all got fucking brothers that's punks. Y'all fathers was punks. Y'all got motherfucking, that shit is in y'all genes. Y'all been touched as children. Y'all are men who have been touched as children. That's called trauma. You niggas cannot build a bond off of trauma. The doctor will tell you that. Just because both of y'all niggas got molested as children don't mean y'all can bond off of that trauma. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Only thing y'all, that's why, man, damn. That's why y'all so disconnected from y'all children. That's why y'all, because y'all don't know how to be men yet. Y'all just old niggas who don't know how to be men.
Here's a question.
Shoot.
Here's a question. Can they hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I'll relay it.
Okay, listen.
What's up?
If you was in church today,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Motivational speaking.
Yes.
Right? And you such a happily married man.
Yes.
With this loving family.
Yes.
Why not just video your family? That day.
You don't listen.
Why would you upload a 10-year-old picture?
Because it's not true. It's a lie. His real life outside of YouTube is a fucking facade. Everybody know this shit. It's no need for us to even keep going on about him having a wife and a loving family. Because if you got all that, you ain't got to be on here telling that. Oh, I went on a trip with my family. I'm taking my girls to the mall. Nigga, you went to the mall to get in a dollhouse. Because that's what you are. That's how you feel. You feel like a Barbie. But you can't be a Barbie. You're a male. You can't be Barbie. Why didn't you go get in the Ken box? Triggs, he had to find God again after that MPW beatdown. Yo, he will never find God because God said homosexuality is abomination, not me. God said that. That's why he ran to that LGB church, because they didn't accept this punk ass in the other church. They didn't accept him.
Love is love.
Love is love, but not when you loving boys, little young boys. That's not love. Listen, this man came on the internet and said, if you see two little boys,
I don't want to talk about
this nigga said, if you see two boys engaging, touching and feeling on each other, don't discipline them. Explain it to them. Fuck out of here, nigga. Let them explore one another. Get the fuck out of here. You lost your rabbit ass mind. Any upstanding man who see two little boys doing something like that, he will get them two little boys and explain to them that that is not how you are. You don't do that. You don't holler and scream at them. You explain to them, this is male, this is female. We don't explore what everybody knows this unless you're part of that group. Unless that's why he fell out with Moms Davis. Because Moms Davis said that's wrong. And she stopped cash apping you, and you went and made a whole fucking video about her. Nikki Proctor Walden, PhD, stopped fucking with you, and you went and made a video about her. El Sadad stopped fucking with you, and you made a video about her. T. Pre, you made videos about her. I ain't see you make M3, you make videos about her. I ain't see you make one video about Flacco. I ain't see you make one video about that punk shot Kim. I ain't see you make one video about a man that did anything to you because you're a twat, nigga. You straight up twat, nigga.
Twat.
Yeah, that nigga twat.
Not twat.
Yeah. You fucking twat, nigga. Right. Reverend GBT. You know what I mean?
Not in uniform.
Ain't been there in a month or something. Facts. That nigga ain't been to church since when? All of a sudden you want to pop up and go to church like you sanctified. Nigga, you a hypocrite. You a motherfucking hypocrite, nigga. Damn, the speakeasy is in the building. What's up, Speak? Shout out to you, blood.
Don't say blood.
Yeah. Thought a nigga was gonna put on a uniform and get in the gang. Fuck that. I ain't come to play.
Do you want to drop your link?
Yeah, drop my link.
Anybody want to come up here and talk about the LGC?
Motherfuckers making threats and talking about my minds ain't safe. Where they not safe at? Where they not safe at? On the internet? In the streets? Where are they not safe at? That's a motherfucking threat. Talking about somebody ain't safe. Where at? Where they not safe at? Where? I like to know. I like to know where Cakador is not safe at, Andrea Stewart. Where is he not safe at? Because I got the fucking screenshot. I don't give a fuck about nobody making no videos about me. That's what you supposed to do. I don't care about no screenshots. I don't care about no what's that other thing they do?
Sound bites.
Sound bites. I don't care about none of that.
You want to get to a sound bite saying that you're going to do something to Gerald.
I'm gonna make Gerald a man. I'm gonna put some motherfucking testosterone in that pump. I'm gonna make you pull your pants up and piss straight, nigga. You gonna stop sitting down when you piss, nigga. You gonna stand the fuck up.
Eat you Cheerios. Stop this.
You raising boy. How the fuck you raising sons, nigga? When you'll tell two little boys it's okay to explore one another's bodies. How? And you said it, nigga. You said that shit. And you think I ever had respect for you? I respected the bitch you worked for, nigga. You been a flunky since you been on YouTube. Who fucking respects you? Don't nobody have no respect for no Gerald Palmer?
Right.
Fuck you talking about? And if you want to know what I committed murder with, just go on my page and check it out. I got the paperwork up there. I got some of the paperwork up there.
It's none of their business. Stop digging in folks' information.
But you need to stay out my information.
Right, dog walker.
You need to stay out of my shit.
You and Gerald.
Especially my criminal shit, because it's going to scare you eventually.
Okay.
Eventually, that shit going to scare you.
Right.
It's going to tell you, like, I don't really think I should be fucking with this guy.
But she's not scared because she's anonymous.
No. Nobody's anonymous. Once you come on here talking shit for a certain amount of time, you're no longer anonymous. Like, I don't think people understand that. Do y'all know what security is? Y'all know what a security business consists of?
You tried to say that when you first got here. No one believed us. So
They don't have to believe anything. Just like they don't believe motherfuckers is on house arrest.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like they don't believe that shit.
Right.
Just like they don't believe that a motherfucker running for nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Traffic.
You running. You right.
Right. None of mine.
A minion. Facts, Ray Triggs. A motherfucking minion.
Right.
A bottom feeder. A fucking bottom feeder. Threats, lies, and money is floating around. Yeah, L, but that money that's floating around, that ain't enough to do nothing for nobody for real. Only motherfucker that'll take that kind of money is a weak ass, broke ass individual. And we know there's several of them running around here. But they gonna project that shit on a nigga who never asks for cash apps. I don't never ask for no cash apps, man. That ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to get that money like M3 got the other night with the super chats and all that. I don't care about no cash app. I want a page like hers and shit. I ain't seen none of you motherfuckers make a page like that. You broke ass motherfucker. You had enough money to go buy some subs to make you get 1,000. Just like that dick sucking bitch breaking the culture. That bitch ain't got no monetized page. Fucking nasty ass whore. I don't even know why a motherfucker listen to a bitch that say she licked dick and off the floor.
Oh my God, stop.
Who would listen to her though? Who would listen to a bitch that got a man that make her sell pussy?
Stop, bitch.
We listen to punk reverends,
Listen.
whores,
Listen, stop.
and motherfucking
Ghost.
Wizard of Oz.
She's a good right.
The fucking Wizard of Oz.
Right. She's a good.
But you pull that curtain back and what you see? Nothing.
Right.
They are nothing.
Trash.
A bunch of trash bottom feeders.
Right.
Who on the internet to cause confusion. And it seems like it's only with the black people. Because I don't see them going on there fucking with nobody else.
Right. Right. Slow your roll, Cupcake.
Yeah, they tried running a whole fucking campaign.
Yup, sure did. About a child we don't know nothing about. But that's fine.
Mad because you got kicked out of M3 motherfucking chat because you over there trying to run your own narrative.
While I'm trying to protect
While she trying to protect her fucking son?
You're retarded. That's retardation.
How you gonna get mad at that? How is y'all gonna get mad because she had a mission? Somebody was fucking with her child. Y'all don't have children or y'all not attached to y'all children like that. We know you're not Reverend Palmer because your daughter said it.
Right.
You want to be on the internet. You pay more attention to the internet than you do to me, and I'm right here.
Right. Weirdo.
Weirdo.
He's
Weirdo.
He's strange.
You are strange fruit.
Facts.
You are strange fruit. Keep the name, bro.
Facts.
Keep the name.
You can have it.
Reverend Strange Fruit.
Reverend Strange Fruits with a thick rope.
AKA Sassy Pants.
Okay.
Messy Boots.
Slacktivist.
Bald head whole woman shit.
No bald head baby mama.
Bald head baby mama. That's all you into.
He's a slacktivist. He did steal a Barbie doll, State of Jordan. He did it.
Now go tear all the heads off your Barbie dolls. Go break up all your motherfucking crayons, nigga. And contemplate.
He needs to stay in the line.
Go contemplate.
Color in the lines, Gerald.
Crazy of all those things that came first. Crazy after to think she... Facts. I bet he stole her Barbie. He kept her Barbie dolls. When he was buying dolls for his children, they wasn't for her children. They was for him.
Right.
He been playing with Barbie dolls since his daddy did that thing to him, or his uncle, one of them drunk bastards.
Right.
And y'all, that's how I know y'all niggas punk. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If a motherfucker touched me when I was a child,
I would get him as an adult.
when I became an adult, I would have took him the fuck out of here.
Well, baby just died, so
I don't give a fuck. I would have took that nigga out of here. And that would have gave me my manhood back. Y'all niggas ain't got your manhood back yet.
keep going, Gerald. Keep playing with the video, Gerald.
Y'all ain't got no manhood. Y'all manhood been taken from
All
y'all.
I know is this. That's all I know, y'all. That's all I know. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Why Barbara left Gerald? Because he was a blatant homosexual and she was tired of that shit. She was tired of getting her business fucked up on internet, having fucking feds come to their house and take their computers and all that shit. And this dickhead still running around doing the same shit he been doing since 2019.
Okay, listen. Why would I tug a war with you over a woman on the internet that you've never met? You're following her lead. You're taking.
I don't have nothing else.
If you did it,
I don't have nothing else in life.
I'm just saying to you, if that shit was going on in my house, I'm either going to leave or I'm gonna put you the fuck out. Somebody gotta go.
Facts. And I think she left.
I don't think she left anywhere. Mitsa, she ain't going nowhere.
I know they don't sleep together.
No, they don't.
Ain't no goddamn kids in that house. And that oldest boy ain't even his. Shit, that's a Freaknik baby. Fuck you talking about? I don't know no woman that want no motherfucking fake ass, soft ass, reverend ass nigga. That's bullshit. Ain't no real woman putting up with the bullshit this nigga doing. And he following behind another woman? What woman would put up with that? Ain't none. It can't be. Not a sane woman would put up with this shit that this nigga is doing. This weirdo went and made a video talking about, I was talking about his father, right? And if y'all ever heard the Beanie Siegel song, it says, Manny got Angel whacked in the shower. That punk motherfucker said, he talking about my dad. Nigga, the question in the hood is, why did Tony kill Manny? And you ran like I was talking about your father. I don't know about your father. All I know is what you said, that he was a fucking drunk and he abused you. That's all I know about him. I don't give a fuck about him. All I know is Manny got Angel whacked in the shower. That's why Tony killed him. It wasn't because Manny was fucking his sister. It was because he got Angel whacked in the shower. And that's a verse and a song. It has nothing to do with your weird, schizophrenic,
obsession,
paranoid, obsessive ass.
Right. So obsessed with the internet.
You so obsessed with the internet that you'll see Manny and think somebody talking about your father when we don't give a fuck about him. Like he's the only Manny in the world.
Right. My first boyfriend name was Manny.
We don't give a fuck about that, bro. All we know is it points out how fucking paranoid, delusional, schizophrenic, and you just running around the internet looking for something to say. Sit your punk ass down. That's all you got to do. Take your medications and be what you say you are. You're supposed to be a reverend. You're supposed to be on here giving niggas spiritual advice. I've never seen you say anything that comes out of a goddamn Bible. Nothing. Take that fucking Rev off your name, you punk. Punk G, that's your name. Homo G, that's your name. Twat G, that's your name.
Y'all hit the likes. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like.
You keep jumping on panels and shit trying to chase a motherfucker. Bitch, stay off the panels.
Right.
Keep your punk ass off the panels.
Go over there and stay in the potpourri jukebox.
Stay in your corner and play with the potpourri jukebox. Keep making dings. Keep making jingles. Maybe you'll get good at that. Because right now you're good at nothing. Your wife told you that. Your ex-wife told you were trash, that you were nothing, that you were less than a man. Your wife told you that, nigga. Do I have to tell you again? That bitch you was married to told you were shit. She had no respect for you. That's why she brought you a belly.
Right.
She brought you a fucking belly, bitch, and you still married the hoe. That belly came from Freaknik, nigga. But you needed a motherfucking beard, bitch.
All right, you're going too far. Scary.
Scaring you?
Yes.
All right, let me calm down.
I'm very afraid.
Let me calm down.
Talk to him, bro.
Talk to him, grown. Who that? Who that? AK Gador. Talk to him, grown.
Yeah. Yeah, though.
Fuck is wrong with these people, man?
Stop playing with me. Leave us alone.
Yeah, leave us the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be running like, oh, they bothering me. They're harassing me. I'm a victim. You're a victim once you start fucking with us over here. You're going to be a victim. We don't play like that. People that don't bother people hurt people.
Hurt people.
No. If I'm not bothering you and you start bothering me, I'm going to hurt you.
Right.
I'm going to hurt you. And I can hurt this nigga mentally. I ain't got to even put my hands on a punk ass nigga like Rev G. I can talk to this nigga because he's a bitch. You know what I mean? He's a motherfucking bitch. He's less of a man because that nigga ain't got no self-esteem. You can't stand you can't stand in my face and talk to me.
Yeah.
You could never stand and talk to a man face to face. You a straight up hoe. You like being emasculated by women.
Yeah.
The reason why you dislike women so much is because your wife wouldn't stay with you when you crossed over and let her know that you was really LGBT. And she wasn't with that shit.
Stop forgetting the QI and the A.
The QI and the A. What's that?
LGBTQIA. Listen, I respect them people.
I don't have no, I'm cool with the LGBTGAIFG.
You is not cool with them people. But
I don't have a beef with them.
I'm saying.
I got beef with dirty twats like Rev G. Lion ass fat.
Come on out the closet.
Like Rev G. He came out the closet in 2011 when his wife left him.
I want you to stop calling that motherfucker Rev.
Right. I got to get out of that.
His name is not Rev.
Nah, he's not a reverend.
His name is Gerald.
Yeah. I don't even want to call him now. I call that nigga twat.
Check this. For everybody.
Go ahead, handle that. I got to take care of something real quick. I got a phone call, y'all. I bust a track.
Listen, for everybody and anybody that feels some type of way about the monetization of my channel, guess what? Y'all can think. Y'all can thank the people who've been doing all this harassing. Because I didn't have I didn't know nothing about navigating YouTube or starting a channel. That wasn't my intentions when I got here. I saw a man in distress, a man with mental issues being picked on. He wanted to talk about his mental illness, and I was here to help. I was here to support. So my channel is monetized because I hung in there. Not about no fucking channel, but about my baby being targeted. Let's get that shit straight. So the fact that your channel was going had nothing to do with why my shit was set up. That's all I gotta say.
What was that about?
About all this. I got a channel and his channel got shut down and this and that.
Man, ain't nobody care. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about nobody's channel getting shut down. Fuck that nigga channel. Nobody care about that. You was on here fighting for your child. That pussy ran.
He ran.
You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. Niggas dogged this motherfucking child. We fought for that motherfucker, and he ran on us. I mean, you can put any story you want in your head, but everybody know. Everybody seen what happened. Everybody seen what happened. Fuck you. You ain't got no page, but you ain't support us.
It's over.
You still ain't. It's over. Fuck out of here, niggas. You don't say when it's over, especially when our motherfucking child. Shout out to Spotter, man. Shout out to Spotter. Yeah, I said it.
Right.
I said it. Y'all don't like, yeah. And that's another thing. These motherfuckers, man. Oh, he's friends with a person who called him a snitch and this and that and that. If I was a snitch, then I would have a problem with it. I ain't never told on nobody in my motherfucking life. I'm a certified G out this bitch. You know what I mean? In real life. You think I give a fuck about, like I keep saying, you can call me anything you want on the internet, but you ain't going to do it on the street. And I'm not going to hold no goddamn grudge against a woman when I let you niggas get passes. Fuck y'all talking about? And I know why a lot of people was coming at me and my wife. I know why. I know why. Nah. Because we supported a lot of bullshit.
Facts with money, monetarily. We spent a lot of money.
Fuck you talking about? I've been monetized since 1979 when I got my first fucking brick. Fuck y'all talking about? Monetized on YouTube is just another thing. It's a good goddamn accomplishment if a motherfucker can get monetized. But if I want to get some motherfucking money, I know how to get it. Fuck is y'all talking about monetization and this is for fun. Everybody is on here trying to have fun. Y'all the only motherfuckers talking about anti-fraud warriors and ain't doing shit. Fuck out of here. That bullshit ass acronym.
They are liars.
Fuck out of here. I ain't see y'all put nobody behind bars for fraud. All these motherfuckers been on here frauding, goddamn bitch talking about let's get a goddamn GoFundMe for a baby that supposedly had passed away when you never had it.
Exactly.
But y'all listen to this bitch.
Stop this.
I ain't never I'm a man and I claim on my kids. You got bitches out here throwing away babies?
My God,
come on, y'all. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, yo.
Not Brenda. I feel sorry for Barbara.
I don't feel sorry for no goddamn Barbara. Why would I feel sorry for a bitch that stay with a goddamn nut ass nigga like that? You always got the opportunity to leave a nigga. You can get up and leave a nigga.
Not if I don't invest.
Invest in what?
My money in your house.
As a man,
you should walk away.
a man will walk away.
He can't.
He a homo. That's why homosexuals ain't going nowhere.
He's going to switch away. Flip-flops.
Let's just have separate rooms.
Right. I'll sleep in the
I'll sleep in the basement.
Barbara.
Get the fuck out of here.
He wearing flip-flops in a pink room.
Get the fuck out of here.
He restrained True because he wanted to see that booty.
I can guarantee you that nigga got my motherfucking picture in my drawers in his phone.
Facts.
I guarantee you that.
Facts.
I guarantee you, Rev. I guarantee you, Twat G got the picture of me in my drawers on his phone.
Facts.
I know Anti got it.
Oh my God.
I know she got it.
She a bull David. Stop this.
I know she got it.
She a bull David.
Come on now, she was ready to drop her drawers for fucking ruckus. Fuck is you talking about?
Right.
Come on now.
Not at all.
Come on now. Y'all weirdos on here, man. Y'all fucking game on here. And you know what, man? I be a brother told me, man, don't beat yourself up, man. You know? Cause I really like felt some type of way, man, because I know I supported two motherfuckers that I thought was good people. You know what I'm saying? I really thought Smoke and Anti-Afro were good people. That's why I supported them.
No, it's my fault.
You know what I mean? And the only reason why I even got a whiff of these people is because of my wife. I had no idea who these motherfuckers was. I don't supposed to be here, y'all. I don't supposed to be living for real. I supposed to have been dead long time ago. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers used to say, tell my mother, like, yo, he got a death wish.
Oh my goodness.
I never knew what that was, you know, until I got older. But that's how my chaotic life was. But you got to understand, those were the years between 14 and 19. So my suggestion Yeah, me and mine's a death wish. My suggestion would be leave people alone. My suggestion would be utilize your talents to build your content. I don't think I should be your content because you don't know me. All you can do is speculate and lie about me and take stories from a nigga who's jealous of me and hates me. Hate. I hate you. Yo, listen to this. These are men. I hate you. I'm gonna get him if it takes me my life. I have a vendetta. It's for life. These are men talking. These are men. These are men. No, these are males. These are males talking. Men don't hold vendettas for life. Men don't pay money to get a man embarrassed on the YouTube because he was emasculated. I told the truth about you keeping it plain.
Facts.
I didn't lie.
Facts.
Smoke told me everything about you.
Facts.
He was too afraid to approach you himself.
Facts.
So I aired you out. You can never recover from the truth, bro.
I don't care how much money.
I don't give a fuck how much money you send, how many payday loans you get to pay these niggas. The only way you're gonna ever get back at me is to come see me, but you a coward and you would never do that. So keep it pushing, bro. Keep it pushing. P, stop it, bro. Stop it. You know how I used to treat you. You know how I used to treat you. You the shit on my shoe, nigga. You look like you get high off nutmeg. You got to get a goddamn permission slip to bring a bitch in the house because you live with the landlord. How can you talk about somebody? You a motherfucking bus driving criminologist who got a goddamn disability check during the COVID. Y'all wasn't working. None of you motherfuckers was working during the COVID, and y'all got caught up on the internet. When COVID was over, this nigga P became a pistol packing motherfucking thug.
Right, the bus driver.
The bus driver. Who cried. You the only motherfucker that cried on here, bitch. I ain't even see a woman cry. Well, Verla cried. But your bitch ass be on here crying. Now you a tough guy. You a fucking tough guy. You'll do this and you'll do that. Why don't you and why don't you and Kip get together and come do what y'all say y'all gonna do on the internet to me? Get it over with so y'all don't have to carry this vendetta for life. That's my bike. Punk is in the building. Yo, I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Did you ever tell the story about the bus driver you knew?
Yeah. Oh man. Let me tell y'all about the bus driver I know. Story time. And then I'm gonna be out of here. When I first got locked up, I met a boy from another part of the city. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was a tough motherfucker, man. Seemed to be. Me and him got cool because I was the barber in the jail. I'm cutting hair and shit. So when we got transferred, he got found guilty of his case. I never knew what his crime was. So when we from the county, they called going upstate. So he went up. This is when I was in the state prison. So he went upstate. He got found guilty. He got 15 and a half to 35 years. So when I went upstate, they have a reception center. That's the first jail you go to. It was called Camp Hill. So when I got to reception center, he seen me come through, and being as though we was down the county together, he said I could move in his cell. So I moved in the cell with him. He was a good Christian guy. Nigga had God and Christ written on his glasses. You know what I'm saying? So after becoming cellies for a minute and shit, we start talking about, what you here for? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in there right now. I'm in there. I was in there for murder. You know what I'm saying? And I was fighting a federal indictment at the same fucking time. Man, he told me his case. He was a bus driver like P. You know what I mean? But he used to drive the special needs students. You know? So, you know, a lot of special needs students they older. They be older, some of them be younger. But one of the special needs students was a girl. She was 20 years old. But she had a mind of a 9-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And him being a bus driver, he told me, you know, he used to be in the bus and he used to look in the mirror and he used to look back and see her. And she was bad. She was a bad little Joan. You know what I mean? And her legs used to man. So, and I'm just listening to this nigga. He's saying, now you remember she 20, but I'm thinking about the 9-year-old mind. So what he would do was he would make her the last stop, you know, and he started having sex with the girl. So being as though she got the mind of a 9-year-old, when she go home, her mother got to tell her, you know, when to get in the bathtub and shit like that. So when she get in the bathtub, her mom find her panties and they got blood in them. So she say, what's going on? What's going on? So they take it to the doctor and the doctor tell her, yo, she having sex. And they ask her, oh, what's going on? And she said, well, my boyfriend, Mr. Will, the bus driver, me and him be having it. He got 15 and a half to 35 years for taking advantage of that mentally ill 21-year-old, 9-year-old mind brain. And that's what P reminds me of.
Facts.
P even looks like this nigga.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Look just like
he looked so much like this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So P, pussy, leave me alone, nigga. You ain't built for me, man.
Facts.
You're a bus driver, nigga. You cry on the motherfucking internet. If you that motherfucking tough, you a gangster, you Ohio, this and that, get with your man Kip.
Listen.
Come to Philly. Show me. Let's get to that.
Listen,
show me. Let's get to it. Y'all niggas pussy. All y'all niggas gonna do is talk shit on the internet. I don't have beef like that with y'all. Y'all insignificant to me. Y'all the ones got vendettas for life. Y'all the motherfuckers who hate bullies. Smoke, you hate bullies. You'll ride around every city to fight a motherfucker. Come to Philadelphia and do something to this bully. And I bet I dog walk your bitch ass. All y'all niggas is pussy to me. Corey, Smoke, Kip, P, y'all niggas is straight twat to me. I put y'all all in the same bag with Rev G and Shakim. All y'all niggas is Shy Moody's to me, because all y'all niggas got issues. All y'all niggas been tampered with as men by men. Fuck out of here. P, that old nigga buying drinks to 18-year-old female. That nigga look like he get high off a nutmeg. That nigga look like he decrepit. That nigga live with his motherfucking landlord. What kind of shit is that for a 50-something-year-old man?
You're a weirdo.
Who got a Mercedes Benz?
You're strange. That's the landlord's car. Stop this.
What the fuck? Where your priorities at?
That's Miss Moss' car.
Where are your priorities at?
He lives with Miss Moss. That's her car. She sent him to the spot. Stop this. Miss Moss.
And y'all niggas on the internet late at night, early in the morning, talking shit.
All day,
all y'all niggas on disability except P. I mean, except Kip. He drive the truck. Kip drive his truck up and down the road, get payday loans, looking for lot lizards, and talk about he got a vendetta with me for life, but he ain't going to do shit about it, but pay niggas $300, $200 to come online and talk shit about me, which don't mean shit. Because you got it coming from a Shy Moody who wears other men's shoes.
Thanks.
A motherfucker who chasing like 300 men on the internet. A motherfucker who asked what it feels like when a man skeeting his butt.
Oh my God.
What's the fuck you talking about?
No God.
I'm supposed to be in a beef with those type of niggas?
No God. No God.
A nigga who lied talking about he shot somebody and went to jail when nigga you threw flower pots.
Oh my God. No.
That wasn't no bullets, bitch. You threw fucking flower pots. You broke fucking flower pots. Y'all niggas is lying ass fucking weirdos, bro. Fake ass, frauding ass niggas, man.
Listen, that's my bike set. That's a
06 Mercedes.
That's his landlord car.
Man, trade that shit in, bro.
Old ladies keep their car.
Trade that shit in. Because you should not be driving a Mercedes when you living in a room.
Thanks.
You shouldn't be driving a Mercedes living in a room, bro. 4 out of 5 people split 3K over a year, right? Hey, the mother split that shit over a year and still ain't getting nothing done. Because guess who's still here talking? The legend. He's still here.
Right.
Still talking like he been talking.
And your wife still monetized.
My wife panel shade still got monetized. I got 200 subs, nigga. My page gonna grow. Because I got shit to say. I got talent for YouTube because I got content. Because I done did things in my life worth talking about that people want to hear. Y'all niggas ain't never did shit in y'all life. But come on YouTube and live during the pandemic. Pandemic's over, nigga. Where your job at? Where your outside life at? Huh? Where's it at?
With his landlord.
Where's it at? Y'all done made a motherfucking 8 million stories about me and my wife and my family.
And it ain't worked. None of it worked. We're still here. And my channel is monetized.
Y'all even when it's low to say Mr. Ray Triggs is taking care of my family when you got bitches on here talking about Ray Triggs paid for my house.
Right. But fuck all that. Listen.
Come on,
I wasn't
man.
even trying to monetize my channel.
We was just trying to keep up with the motherfucker stalking our child.
I wasn't even trying.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We was on here. She stayed on here because she wasn't going to let up on a motherfucker stalking her son.
Facts.
My son.
Facts.
And so happened,
Facts.
she got monetized.
Facts.
Shout out to M3.
Right. Because if they was face to face in Philadelphia,
Mm-mm.
it wouldn't have been no
It wasn't
YouTube.
nah.
I swear to God.
Nah.
36
Nah. Nizar.
36
Nizar.
minutes.
Nizar.
I swear to God.
Nizar. And yes, I'm going to Kansas City because I got a motherfucking homie in Kansas City. His name is DMP. Now, yeah, and I'm going to see him one day. We're going to link up one day. That's my motherfucking man. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
Right.
Fucking right.
He left the internet. Stop this. Leave DMP alone. Don't dox him. All they care about.
They already doxed him.
All they care about.
He told me about it.
That's all they do is dox.
That's all they do is dox to try to scare people. Yeah, if you say this, we going to dox you. We going listen. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a fucking book about my life story. Do you think I give a fuck about a nigga saying something about me on the internet?
Hey, Triggs making you a Tubi movie. Ask Triggs is he gonna make you a Tubi movie?
Triggs, you gonna make my Tubi movie, right? Triggs, when we going to production for my Tubi movie, bro. Yeah, me and Mr. Ray Triggs is getting together. He's gonna produce a Tubi movie about me.
Right.
Shout out to D. Durrell and his movie, but Triggs is doing a movie with me. He has the budget.
Right. Can you pay my bills?
Fuck is y'all talking about? Yeah, Mike Buckpunk. We're gonna be on Tubi, produced by Mr. Ray Triggs and the motherfucking Troll Gang.
Don't forget about Photonica.
Shout out to Photonica. Because when I get to Brooklyn, me and Photon is gonna go live on you niggas.
Hey,
We're gonna live on you niggas when I get to Brooklyn.
that's right. This is not a ruse.
Nah, this ain't no roast. These are all facts about that twat.
I said ruse.
You know, everything I said about Gerald Palmer is facts, yo. It's not no roast here because y'all know I don't roast. All I do is spit
I
facts.
said ruse. Like the Lord.
You know what I mean? I don't be talking about nothing I made up. I be using words that motherfucker said at their own mouth. That motherfucker said that he was molested as a child. He wrote a fucking book about it.
He sure did. Listen.
He wrote a book about it. So that ain't me. It's nothing that I'm just putting out there. He said it. He said his drunken ass father and his drunken ass uncle used to touch him. I didn't say that. He said his house was chaos. And you listen, bro. That's my bike pump.
I'm afraid.
If you live in a household and your sister became your brother and you became your sister, that's chaos. That's chaos. Now, if you want to call my uncle teaching me how to cut dope with quinine and bonita at the age of 13, you can call that chaotic. Bonita apple bomb. No, Bonita is a baby laxative actually that you need to cut heroin. It's called quinine and bonita. You need 3.5 of quinine. You need bonita, and you need the goddamn heroin, and you shift it up and you sell it.
You can't do that on you.
I can do anything the fuck I want on here.
Sir, Bonita,
yeah.
apple bomb.
Yeah.
You got it.
So if y'all consider my life to be chaotic, cool. I go with that. I was in chaos for, let me see,
11 years.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn near 10 years I lived a life of chaos before they knocked my ass down and sat my ass down behind the motherfucking walls of the belly of the beast. I went in there a young man and came out an older man. Y'all was on the streets as boys and became boys. Y'all niggas is boys. Y'all niggas is boys. You don't listen. A bus driver is not a school bus driver is not a lucrative job. Dr. Frat Bro, what's going on, Dr. Frat Bro? I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Dr. Frat Bro. Question.
What's wrong with Lil Gerald?
I no, I'm asking you this question respectfully.
What's wrong with Lil Gerald?
Are you AFW? Or do you represent AFW, or are you just you, Dr. Frat Bro? I know you. I'm good with you, but do you represent that, man? Because that's some bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you. You know what I mean? No, no. You good with everybody. You are a respectable person, and I appreciate that. But I just wanted to know that.
Dr. Fred Bro is a PhD.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people, they be like, Dr. Frat Bro is AFW. Dr. Frat Bro don't seem like that type of person. He don't seem like that person that would get involved in that kind of low life shit.
Fake fraud warriors.
You know what I mean? Fake fraud warriors.
Bonita.
It's a vibe at the HKM motherfuckers. My damn opinion. I love my damn opinion, yo. That's my sister right there, yo.
Bonita.
That's my sister. Hey, my opinion. How's your brother doing in the MMA? Is he still fighting, or is he retired from it? My son, right? He about to he trying to work into that boxing thing, man. I'm trying to get him, you know what I mean? He want to box and shit, but I want him to run track. You know, he got them big ass calf muscles and shit. I really don't want him to box and shit because I boxed and shit. I took a lot of blows and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough sport, man. My son is tough like me, but like I wanted him to play basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the best. I used to be one of the greatest and shit. When they talk about niggas like basketball players who when you talk about b-ball players from the street who like if you ask my homies and shit, like I was with one of my homies yesterday and shit, and we was talking about some ball players, and the first thing he said was, man, you was better than all of them. You ran track, K? What you run? You a sprinter or a long distance? I know you boxed. I knew that. I already know you boxed.
He be ready to fight every day. That should be funny as shit.
An independent thinker. I love independent thinkers. That's what I am, my frat bro. I'm an independent thinker. Dr. Frat bro, I've always been an independent thinker since I was a fucking child and shit. That's why I think that I got an old soul, man. My son think I'm 105 years old.
You do. Now listen, I got a question for you.
What?
Are we gonna go on this fake cruise or not?
No, we don't do fake shit. We don't do fake shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like,
guess where they went?
we allow.
Guess where they went to?
Where?
The Love Boat.
Listen, bro. Ain't no listen. Grown children don't want to go. You can't take no grown children on no trip to Disney World.
No, you cannot.
That's bullshit.
Unless they slow.
My son is 15. He does not want to go see Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse or Goofy.
They're slow.
This bitch nigga went to go see Minnie Mouse.
Stop.
You wanted to put on Minnie Mouse dress. You goofy ass motherfucker jumped in a bear suit and was dancing like fucking Shakim the Sha Moody.
Right. They go together.
If I didn't know no better, I would think that Twat G is Shamoody Shakim's father.
That's what somebody said in the chat the other day.
That y'all so much alike. That is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I know why Smoke has such a what that word called? I know why he has such an affection for Shakim. Shakim reminds him of his brother. You know what I'm saying? He reminds him of it. I could talk about any motherfucker I want on here.
You can, but
I know you don't care to talk, but I can say the motherfuckers always got me in their mouth.
they make my stomach hurt.
I get it, but they always talking about me in the early morning, in the wee hours of the night. So when I want to talk about anybody, I can do it. I can talk about any motherfucker that I want to on this internet. You know what I'm saying? After the shit they done to me, my bad was on the phone. Tubi movie on the facts. Trig is on the phone. He came and confirmed that we are going in production for the Tubi movie. What? Sometime maybe December. Trig, we gonna start getting it together. Yeah, we're gonna be on the big screen, yo.
Yes, Tubi.
You know what I'm saying? We just trying to work out the budget right now. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it's gonna be my movie, I want to get paid.
Did you tell Triggs that I wrote a jingle for Tubi?
We already got the soundtrack and everything.
No, it's a commercial where fantastical dreams come true.
Where fantastical dreams come true?
Yes, I wrote it.
It gotta be in real life.
No, but on Tubi.
Yeah.
That should be fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, we gonna put it together.
Fantastic.
We gonna put. I hope y'all all tune in. You know what I'm saying? You know. I know I only got 200 subs, y'all. I know I got a small channel and shit. My shit ain't popping right now. But I'm going to guarantee y'all something. I'm going to guarantee y'all that I'll monetize this page. And it's not going to be off content from these dirty motherfuckers in the sector. It's going to be off the content that I create on my own, man. It's going to be off the shit that I want to put down. It's going to be off the shit of an independent thinker. It ain't going to be no shit coming out the sky. I'm not going to be changing my name all these fucking times to find my niche.
Dr. Fredberg got a PhD and he got
a legend. Like yours. I got a story to tell. I know you do, Dr. Frat Bro, and you are supposed to be putting something together so me and you can tell stories.
Right, a real story.
I didn't forget, bro.
True life.
I didn't forget that me and you supposed to get together on some true life shit. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, bro. Y'all must not be hearing me. I was charged with murder at the age of 17.
And you can't forget.
I beat a murder case at the age of 17. Then I got another murder case and was convicted. I did the time for the murder case while I was incarcerated for murder at the young age. I wasn't even 21 yet. I was indicted for a federal drug charge, man. I lost all my motherfucking hair at 19, yo. They told me if I take a deal that they would give me a life sentence. A deal. I asked my lawyer, I said, yo, you think you can get me 20 years? He said, the only thing on the table for you, if you take a deal, they'll give you life, because if you get found guilty, they're going to give you the death penalty for this murder. Can anybody on here tell me what it feels like to be facing the death penalty?
No.
Do you know this is something that I live with? Do you know that I see dead people for real?
Stop, 6 cents. Don't do this.
It's the truth. That's
You're
my
getting
life.
Now,
Now, this is me being emotional. I'm being emotional right now because I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to understand me.
Gerald is in the way.
I get my number to you. I'm 58 years old, and the legend and are cut from the same cloth. Imagine that. Bro, I'm 58 myself.
Yo, let's
Facts.
get away from
And I've been in the motherfucking street since I was 11 years old.
Stop it.
I was selling heroin at the age of 14. I was out 3 o'clock in the morning on another side of town selling heroin to grown people at 14 years old. I was 17 years old going from state to state selling drugs. I shot my first man at the age of 15.
You're telling these people so much. Stop.
It's all in the book.
Well, let them read the goddamn book. Buy the book.
Why would I be on here playing with homosexual little boys? I am a grown man since the day my grandfather gave me that name, Granddad. My grandfather called me Granddad. My grandmother called me Granddad. That was my nickname growing up. I ain't never told on nobody in my life. I ain't never snitched on nobody in my life. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to take the penalties and consequences for your action, which you're going to have to do, Gerald Palmer, little boy. You're going to have to face the penalties and consequences for your motherfucking actions on the internet. Be a man. Be a man. I got to let it go, y'all. I'm done. Go ahead. Go ahead, finish out for me. I'm done. Go ahead, finish out for me.
I want him to stop being so like, all right, listen. Y'all know what Grown Man Channel is about. Grown Man Talk. The legend. We ain't come on here for this. We came on here because it was the pandemic and we just wanted to, I don't know, communicate with other people. And we support it and we appreciate the support. Anybody and everybody who supports us genuinely, we really, really do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who came to hear the legend 2 nights. Shout out to Kinkador. Shout out to L. Shout out to Redbone and Teresa, the sisters. Shout out to Ray Triggs. Shout out to Riz Lyricist. Shout out to That's My Bike Punk. Shout out to Dr. Fratbra. Shout out to Mrs. Murph. Shout out to the Speakeasy for dropping in. You know we appreciate you. It's a Philly thing. Shout out to LV, the showman. Shout out to Slander God. Shout out to RNT Edutainment. Drama. Believe it or not, you always been one of my favorites in the sector. Shout out to Wesley Pipes and Dr. Binary, Cold Fam TV, or HQ. My bad. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, please like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the nigga remix. Shout out to Officer Pillsbury. Shout out to you, nigga. Shout out to everybody who showed up, who showed out. Shout out to everybody who supported us from day one. Even if you was my ops or thought you was my ops. Because I don't really have no ops unless you pull up on me. Understand that. Shout out to Miss T. Priya for being number 200. Real shit. We appreciate that. Real support, real respect. A YouTube beef don't have to become real for no reason, no shape, form, or fashion. We don't hate nobody except for the people. And y'all know who y'all are. That been on some fuck shit from day one. And what's happening behind the scenes will eventually come to light. Oh yeah, don't add me. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to you for dropping in. Oh, Phantomist Tall Man. Shout out to the Phantomist Tall Man for being here. And everybody who floated in our clouds tonight. We really do appreciate it. Before I go, I'm going to go off of the title. Gerald Barber is gone. No woman would stick around given the way you behave on the internet. No woman would stick around. And like I said, if she did, she's slow. Period. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we feel. As though, hey, right. Let's get that Tubi thing and let's get that Tubi thing. Let's do that. Where fantastical shit comes through. We really need to do that, bro. Shout out to you, D, in my opinion. Teresa. We appreciate you. We respect you, darling. Like I said, y'all know how we do. Hey, Speak. Yo, bro. I got a clip of you that I'm finna slice up. Y'all better leave these Philly niggas alone. Leave these Philly niggas alone. Y'all can't handle the truth. Real shit. As always, love, peace, and power from me and mine to you and yours. As always, listen, y'all, this from the legend. GMT 24/7. Shout out to Too Big for skinny jeans and the missus. We out, y'all. Good night.